some rats, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty, made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her young Kyla. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet em. Yeah, they all wanna greet em. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. Hey, got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Lakers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Rockets. Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Houston, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at the Rockets, you don't want to write a team off. But down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hachimura. Outside Reeves. And it's Hachimura missing.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Yes, it's good. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best out of Ayton.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And there's Thompson on the assist by Smith.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic passes to Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Pass to Durant. Tipped. He's all alone. And slam dunked by James.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
Now here's Durant. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson, a screen on Reeves. Nice shot by Okogie.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Out to James. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Ayton. He can't get it to go. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. The kick to Durant. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James passes to Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Ayton's got his second basket of the night. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the basket is good. Durant's got 6. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Durant. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Doncic. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Thompson. Hachimura with a rebound.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Hachimura sets a screen. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Smith with a screen on James. The three, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's 1:59 left in the opening quarter. Ayton, a screen on Van Vliet. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Durant.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for Ayton. Larabia's subbed in for LeBron. Rockets trail by 5. On the wing, Finney Smith. No good on the three.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability. And they showed it with that tight coverage.
Doncic into the lane. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
No stopping Luka there. He put some real force behind that drive.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Van Vliet outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Van Vliet against Doncic. On the wing, Hachimura. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shot is good by Reed.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Pass to Eason. Takes a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura with a screen on Van Vliet. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Van Vliet and Shepherd, they're the guards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Vanderbilt with a screen. Smart with the ball. Started now by Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves outside. Pass to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Van Vliet outside. Şengün, a screen on Smart. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Şengün. And here's Shepherd for 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Van Vliet against Smart. Şengün, a screen on Smart. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Holiday's checked in for Houston. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Reeves against Şengün. And finished off by Hayes.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Here's Holiday. On the clock. The 3 ball. Smart grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Reeves. The 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Reeves has got 12.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Durant, he's checked in for Holiday. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kennard, he's checked in for Reeves.
Substitution on the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Van Vliet outside. 4-3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Outside Eason. Poke loose. Durant finds Şengün. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another shot. And Şengün finishes it off. Şengün's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterward.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Off target from 3-point range. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And it's Thompson in for Van Vliet. Durant, pass to Eason. Durant, looking around. The three. Offensive rebound.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
LaRavia outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. LaRavia outside. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now shooting the three ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Eason. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James is subbed in for LaRavia. Back to Smart. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 13. On the wing, Durant. From deep. Durant with another miss.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Luka Doncic is checked in for Smart. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
James with the ball. 5 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
James with the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic on the wing.
2 minutes.
Kennard outside. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 13. Down low. Out to Thompson. Here's Okogie. Off target from outside.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Smith outside. Here's Okogie, defended by Kennard. Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Doncic with it, guarded by Smith. Oh, Luka, too much inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Thompson finds Capella. Pass to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And James gets it to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first offense.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Durant, and the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Down by 12. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Marcus Smart. Allie, what have you heard?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. And despite the injury, they know how important this first-round matchup is. The training staff has given him the go-ahead to play through it, and he's expected to be out there with his team.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, you know, you want to get him back as quickly as possible, but the key there is to balance it with giving him time to fully recover. You don't want to rush him back.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Smith with a screen on James. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Doncic's the bucket on the assist by Ayton. 18 points for Luka Doncic.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Here's Durant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the paint. Sengun with a steal. In transition, here they come. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Doncic passes to Ayton. It's James on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smith no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
LaRavia passes to Hayes. Durant with it. LaRavia covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Houston has possession. It's a 16-point game.
Sengun finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. LaRavia outside. Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Sengun. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Down low. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Pass to Okogie. Doncic against Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Eason's checked in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Okogie. Here's Doncic. Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Luka?
Just making it look good. The finger roll. Such a classy move.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Durant's got 20 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella comes in for Sengun. And Finney Smith subbed in for Thompson. Durant against Reeves. Durant, no good. The Lakers lead by 14. Hayes with a screen on Durant. Pass to Hachimura. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets.
Timeout.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Luka Doncic. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Capella. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 16. Hayes with a screen on Van Vliet. James finds Vanderbilt from deep. Reeves. He drops it from range. Reeves has got 15 points.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner three.
Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside Reeves. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Eason with the ball. Laravia covering to the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Reeves. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Eason with a steal. They've got numbers. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Hayes. Back to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. And he knocks the jumper down. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Finney-Smith. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Here's Reeves. And the shot falls short that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
Durant, he's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Easton. James drives the lane. Up and in on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 22 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ayton with a screen. To the inside. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet against James. Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice recognition that time from Capella. Aggressively rolled into the bucket after setting the screen.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Ali. For 3, Durant. KD splashes the triple.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Pass to James. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
Ayton, the screen on Van Vliet. Inside, knocked loose. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Back to Easton. Houston working the ball around. Capella, the pass to Şengün. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Ayton. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Capella. Okogie comes in for Easton. And it's Thompson in for Van Vliet. Durant. Oh, he goes glass with that one.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. What a strong finish there.
Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And here's Doncic. Reeves! The free ball is down!
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Durant inside. James is there. Rebounded by Ayton. The Lakers lead by 11.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Rebounded by Ayton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Doncic, you see the strength.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Doncic against Thompson. Yes, sir!
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
Ayton with a screen. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, you'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That's what he wanted.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now Hachimura. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Here's Okogie. Ooh, the shot is off.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Durant. Ooh, it doesn't go. The Lakers with the ball. A 12-point game. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Now Ayton. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now Durant. Fires the three. Doncic there for the rebound. Ooh, stolen by Smith. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. We got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Chicago streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play what they like. Vote for their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Do years, then drop a hit the day of release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. I should have listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them. See, you started hating because I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That ain't gonna stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out.
Playing Golden State. Golden State.
Getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left for pulling bread out the floor. Now, who hot,
It's not going to be easy. Golden State will not be easy.
who sell out the tours? Who rap with your doors? Who go harder than them and never let off before? Who got your poking their head out the door? Getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it.
He will more than likely be top this game because of yeah, it's just no. I don't think anyone is going to reach 28 points per game. Three players in the top 10.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like you know. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view, we're here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times. Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history. Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children. But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring. Promoting none cause of drama. And I can't even hide it cause I was on the ride. I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler. Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival. But it can't be revival. LAMONT then S.
No, it's good to be competitive. It's good to be good, man. Oh. I don't see Golden State beating that.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so it's spit it full of people on the line. The ones that ever show with a t-shirt that says Lamone. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands with you at the revival.
Wasn't kicking doors and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet. I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to. I'm just being honest. I keep a up in case it gets sticky. I'm just being honest. In case she know that I'm with it, I'm having this chick and this trick, and I'm just being honest. Who really getting it? Be honest. Hey, posture be giving. Be honest. She real like a. I got rats in the back and he be hooked like finest. I up in my rank 'cause I got this on them. I think these forgot where I came from, cause I got matching with lakefront. I pull up Porsche, I think I'm J-Bun. Got trunches, look like crayon. Turn into smoke, it's no bygone, no bygone. Be biting, they biting like Tyson. We ain't fighting.
feeling like Bobby, this my prerogative. I catch her out his mouth. I go to Saudi, they send the jet and 2 million to hear the words come out my mouth. Go on my thing from the south, trying to get you some clout. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Played 3 times and he won 5. Let the body hit the floor. I put $1 million into pockets. I pay all the lawyers free. I'm out the